Hiya guys, welcome back to my channel. By the title you can tell what this video is going to be about. Alright, so right now I am a person of leisure that absolutely enjoy indulging myself in scents. Okay, I love perfumes, I love engulfing myself in it. I wear it to bed and I feel like it's the perfect way for a foreplay with your husband. I feel like it's the perfect way for, like, teasing your man and breadcrumbing him into like the bedroom. I feel like it's such a good way of like seduction, and I also feel like it's such a great way of just like feeling good about yourself, because when you smell good and you look good, you just feel like the perfect 10. Okay, I love perfume as the next person, but there's been this trend and it's been going on for a while now, and I absolutely despise it. Like, I can't stand the sight of this trend, which is hoarding. And it's not just holding like 10 perfumes, it's having about 50 in your arsenal. And I'm wondering, why do you have so much perfume? What's the need for it? Aside from the environmental, how bad it is for the environment, there are other things to that as well. And I feel like as a content creator, you have to take cognizance of your environment and people around you and how you're influencing people. Because when people look at you, you just think, maybe I should hold some perfumes too. Not just in regards to perfume, this goes up across all boards when it comes to holding in general. But today we're focusing more on perfume side of things, and as usual, without anyone asking for my opinion, I'm still gonna give it anyways. I've already noted down a couple of the reasons why I feel like holding perfume is not great. Number one, cost. Buying a lot of perfumes can be expensive, and it's not practical financially. It's not responsible. Like, it's really not responsible, because it's almost kind of like, especially when you're spending 200 quid. With me, I like to splurge out a lot when it comes to my accessories, when it comes to my clothing, and that includes my perfume. I love spending an obscene amount on perfumes. But when you have about 10 or more than that in your arsenal, and they're like up to 150, also influencing younger people to have this pressure on them to have as much collection. Hopefully that's not needed at all. And then on top of that, where are you going to put all your perfumes? Where is the space you're going to place them? Like, I saw this girl using an ottoman bed, which is the same thing that I have in my house right now that I'm sitting on, and all she has in there are like a skincare. And I know it's not perfume that she has in there, but it's all skincare. And I'm thinking, baby girl, you have 12 years supply of skincare in that. That's a store right there you have going. Like, I was just gonna, like, I don't mean to judge, but I'm judging, because how are you gonna get through all of this? Little things like that. It's like, they can take, like, perfume for example takes a lot of space, especially if you have like a large collection. This can be a problem if you have limited storage space in your home, unless you want to have like a walk-in wardrobe for your perfume, and even then that's still excessive. I feel like that's just doing too much. And then expiration, you guys do realize your perfume expires, right? Like, perfumes literally expire, they lose that smell. How often do you wear your perfume? Do you wear it every day? Like, when I think about it and I see like people having more than 10 in their arsenal, that way you're not being wasteful. Too many perfume can become overwhelming. How do you decide which one you want to wear? It doesn't even make it enjoyable. But when you have like a smaller collection, you cherish those ones, and you actually purposely chose those perfume for a reason. And then on top of that, I kind of feel like having a lot of perfume means you lack personal style. When it comes to a lot of things in life, you need to know who you are as a person. So when you have an obscene amount of perfume in your collection, it's like, who are you then? Can someone pinpoint exactly a perfume that they can attach to you in general? Like, when they smell it somewhere, can they recall you as a person that they smell that perfume on? Does that recall as, oh, this is something that Bunmi could like? For example, if my friends go out shopping for me when it comes to perfume, they know exactly what I like. So they can easily pick out my scents when it comes to the perfume, because I don't have to worry that, oh, they might not get what works well on me. They know that about me. They've smelt me. They know how strong I like them. They know the notes that I like, the base notes, the top notes, the middle notes. They know all of that, because I have a specific scent or two specific scents that I tend to go for one for summer and one for springtime. And I feel like when it comes to perfume, you need to have a personal style. It's just as important and as having an amazing clothing style that speaks volume of who you are, you know. And I just wanted to put out my 2 cents there because it was just starting to annoy me, really and truly. It was just starting to annoy me, and no one asked for my opinion. I just wanted to give it anyways because that's what I do. I personally do not like hoarding. I like simplicity. It makes things a lot more enjoyable. I always tend to have about 4 to 5 perfume in my wardrobe, and I know some of them 2 is for summertime when I'm going out, when for whatever it calls for. 2 for when, you know, it's winter period and I know that I can switch over to those perfumes. Those are perfect. Then I have one that is like an everyday scent for me, the one that is not too overpowering or anything like that. And even that one, those perfumes, I can, you know, switch them around depending on my mood, depending on the events I'm going to, depending on the occasion. I feel like it's a lot more better that way. It's a lot more sustainable, smart financially as well, you know. If you see a lot of like content creators, a lot of influencers with an obscene amount of collection when it comes to clothing brands, when it comes to makeup, skincare, when it comes to perfumes, just know that they didn't buy all of it. You shouldn't get yourself into financial pressures to measure up to society when that's not, it's all smokes and mirrors when it comes to social media, when it comes to YouTube. And you do have your handful of content creators that are very forthcoming when it comes to you know, their lifestyle. So I feel like be wary when you see people hoarding a lot of the time. Yeah, so with me, I always associate simplicity to like a better living condition. I just feel a lot more freer that way without having too much clutter around me. And when I start having clutters around me, I get into like panic drive. Like I'm like, I need to simplify even more. So I kind of feel like, please do not get into the financial pressures that you see on social media. It's not smart. It's not a smart thing to do, like spending an obscene amount of money. And this is coming from a shopaholic. I enjoy shopping, and I enjoy, you know, lavishing myself with expensive things, but I'm also very smart with the collection that I have in my wardrobe. And if I don't have it, it's always sent to me, it's always gifted to me. So that's why I always tell people, it's not everything that you see on my channel that you should have to go and buy. And I always advise people on my channels, on the videos I put out, which you can go over on my page, I show you like how to like detox your wardrobe and how to shop really smartly. Because when I shop, I'm very, very specific. Like anyone that's gone shopping with me in real life would know how specific I am. And I always have like notes. I never go without a note when it comes to shopping, because that way it keeps me in line financially. Because I know me, I can be an overspender, because I can easily be like, oh, I want that, but I already have it in my wardrobe. There's no point having that version of it when I could just inject something else that is like a need, and then upgrade that style in general, you know. That's how I tend to see it. But yeah, please, please, please do not fall into the financial pressures. Do not fall into the societal pressure. It's not needed, it's not warranted, like, you know. And I always feel like when it comes to perfume as well, make sure they're like long lasting, and make sure that when you're spending it, that it agrees with your body chemistry. Even all the recommendations that I put on my channel, I always tell people, please make sure you go into the store, try it on your skin, walk around a little bit in the mall, come back after like an hour or 2, and then if you like it and it's something that you can't live without, because that's what I tend to do. I tend to window shop a lot when it comes to my perfume, and then I have like, I sleep over, I sleep on it, I sleep on my decision, and then the next day I just know whether or not I'm going to buy it. And then I feel like that's just a lot more smarter for me that way, because there's been perfumes that people have recommended and I've tried it for myself and it just doesn't agree with my body chemistry. It's not like they're not a good perfume, they're not great, it just doesn't work well with me. It doesn't speak to me in regards to my personality, in who I am. It doesn't make me feel confident, you know. And I feel like that's what is so much important. So when you have a lot of perfumes, it's like, who are you as a person? No one knows who you are as a person. And so thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed my little ranting, you know. So yeah, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Au revoir. Au dabo. Bye bye. Gracias. No, that gracias is thank you. Anyways, bye.